Yo, what is up guys? Today I just want to make a quick tier list of swords. I guess this is a tier list, but it's not really a tier list. Quick disclaimer before this video starts, every unit is meta. Every unit, if you really invest into them, can become meta. It depends on how much you want to pour into a specific unit. Like I have put a lot of effort into my time made. So for me, she is absolutely insane, but for another person who just summoned her on banner, well, she's gonna be worse than your level 50 Madara who's rank 5, most likely, because of the way that the balance works in this game. And this game is really balanced, so it's difficult to put one unit above another. However, there are a few units that I can easily rank. Now, let's get the elephant out of the room. Not the elephant out of the room. What the fuck am I saying? Who are meta damage units? There are a few units who are good for damage. Madara, Broly, Whitebeard, and Goku. These three units barely do any support, if any at all, honestly. The most support you're gonna get from these guys are probably Goku doing a burn, removing shield. But there's a lot of units who can do that. Like you can get artifacts that does that. But you're not really using these for support. These are mainly for damage. Overall, really good units, top tier. And of course, I do want to put Time Maid up here on meta damage, but she is actually I'm putting her up there. Now Time Maid, however, is also a really good support. Her top path is a really nice time stop. It's almost like how Dio works, just way better. Also very expensive. Bottom path is, I think it's a support and a nuke. Like it's just, Time Maid is really good and she's just both damage and support. She is hard to place. Then we have the meta support. Now these units are a bit difficult to place. However, I do want to put Shinobu at first. Her support, her buff is just insane. I think she buffs by 250% damage or something. It's absolutely insane. You are gonna have her on your team almost all the time. Not the best for story from what I've seen. I do like using Sakura and Nami more. Talking about Sakura and Nami, they are going in here as the second and third best support because they just do a whole lot. Then we have Bulma. Now Bulma, I don't exactly know where I'm going to be putting her yet by the time I'm recording this because I genuinely don't know where to put her. She is a farm unit. It's just, it's a difficult place to rank. It's the same with Sanji. Let's put Sanji in here. They are extremely good units. Again, they also just feel weird to use. I have Bulma Mythic. So for me, Bulma is really good and better than Sanji. And I hated using Sanji because of how he works. It's really hard to get the money gain, and it's a single unit buff that it's a good buff, but it's difficult for me to see a use for him. Also because he steals buffs from other units like Shinobu. However, he is still a really good unit. I'm gonna put Steve at decent support. Now I do want to explain my reasoning for that. I don't think he's bad in any way. I just think that most other support units are gonna be doing more than Steve. And that's just it. Like he might still be a good damage unit if you get him Mythic, but it's just, he is staying at decent support and arguably he is better than decent support. Harry Potter, Johto, and Dio, just right there. They're not bad, you can use them. We have a few damage units slapped in there, like we have boom Byakuya, boom Eren, boom Darth Vader, and then we have a few other units like Goku, Zoro. They're decent, but like you're only really going to be using them when you start up the game. That's what they do. You begin the game, you use them, and then you never use them again when you get the first Mythic. That's their premise. They can be usable when you get them Mythic. Every unit on this tier list can. It's difficult to rank every unit based on what they're gonna be when they're Mythic. The only units you can be sure of is the current Mythics and the support units. Overall, this is my tier list in the end. Do not take this as face value because of how the units in this game works. This game is very unique in a lot of its systems, and any unit can be meta. You're gonna hear that being tossed around a whole lot. Oh well, if you really want to min-max, this tier list is not for you. There's probably some niche character like Aaron. Because of how Aaron works, I could imagine him being genuinely insane mythic. But I don't know. I haven't seen him, and therefore I can only rank him where I have ranked him. I gotta stop yapping. Please do not take this tier list by face value. If you want to disagree, that's fine. Okay, this is honestly also just a lot of personal opinion. Time Maid might not be as good as the tier list says she is, because I mean, I have her maxed out. Not maxed out, but I have her really close to maxed out. So for me, Sakura is going to be better for me. That's how the game works. So it's difficult to rank on a tier list. I did my best, and I hopefully won't get too much hate for this. If you like this video, please like, subscribe, and I'll post more videos about this game because I genuinely have been having a whole lot of fun. And yeah, that's honestly it. See you in the next video.